Hi, welcome to our video. Today I'm very excited to show you this Android watch mobile phone. It's not a companion device, it's an actual mobile phone in its own right. So first of all, let's have a look on the outside. We have a 1.5 inch screen, we have a camera, we have two hardware buttons, and then we have the SIM port here. We've got some charging pins there, and we've got this nice rubber strap. Okay, the SIM card goes in here, so what you'll need to do is unscrew these pins and you'll have access to the port. So once you take the side off, you'll see that you've got your SIM card port. It takes a micro SIM card and that goes in this way, so with the chip facing up and the cut off corner going in, and that's how it goes in that way. And then of course you screw it back up. Now on the bottom of the watch we've got some screws here as well. Now if you take those screws off, you'll have access to the memory card port. So once we've got the back off, you've got your battery here. You can take those out, and then the SIM card just goes in there, as you can see, and it will take up to 32 gigs. I want to show you what it comes with. It comes with this dock charger. Now what you do with this, basically you put the watch inside of it, and then you will have the micro USB port, which is great for data transfer, so you can connect it to your PC, and also for charging. So there's the charging cable that comes with it, that goes in there, that goes into a USB charger or your computer, and you can charge the phone. You also get a manual with it as well. It's a very straightforward quick start manual. It's not the most detailed in the world, but Android is pretty universal. And of course, not forgetting, you get this quite handy little screw driver, so you can unscrew the side and the back. Okay, so let's have a little play with this watch. So to unlock it, I just press the side button there, and obviously we've got a clock face. Being a watch phone, it's got to tell the time, and it does that perfectly there. It's quite a nice elegant clock face. To unlock, I can just do that, and then I get my Android home screens. From here you can see my icons to access the various apps on here. Okay, up here, if I pull down here, I've got my notification tray. Obviously I can clear my notifications up here, but also I've got my quick settings. From here I can turn off the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS and data and things like that, and my sound profiles. Now it does come with quite a lot of apps to play with, you know, the default stuff like calculator, calendar, email, YouTube, news and weather, and the most important app on here is the Play Store. So from the Play Store I can download new apps, download movies, games, books, anything I like, straight from my watch, which is really handy. Now to go backwards on this watch, you press back and that will take you to the home screens or your app tray. Now there's another thing that's not really explained, and I want to show you another quick setting. So if I wanted to do a menu button, which you have on Android devices, if I come down like that, the menu button or the menu items come up there. Now if I'm in, say, an app, for example, let's go into messaging, I want to then go backwards. All I do is swipe down here and that goes backwards there. So again, if I show you, if I'm settings, if I do this, I go back. Of course you can press the side button, that will take you to the home screen anyway. So if I want to make a call out, I'll just go to my dialer here, type out the number and press call. On the side here I've also got my contacts and call logs and things like that, so there's more options here. So if I want to do text messaging, I'll go to my messaging app, press new message, go to the contact that I want to select and type my message. Now as you can appreciate, being a 1.5 inch screen, the keyboard takes quite a lot of the screen up and it's quite small, but eventually you get used to it. One of the drawbacks on the messaging app, perhaps this could be fixed with a different keyboard, is when you've typed in something, you can't actually see it because the keyboard's in the way. So to see it, all I do is scroll down, that gets rid of the keyboard and I can see my message there. And then if I just delete that, Let's make sure that's all gone. There we are. Now one of the things that I find is probably easier is to do the voice commands. Now with this keyboard it can accept voice input, so I'll show you how it works. So there's a little microphone symbol there, just press that. I'm running a bit late. So now if you have a look, if that's actually typed in there, okay, you can see it's showing I'm running a bit late. I also pressed another key, the V, but it does work. So let me show you how loud the speaker is on this. Obviously you might want to take phone calls on this. You can do it many ways. You can use the onboard speaker and microphone on this to take a call. Obviously you can use an external Bluetooth headset, because this has got Bluetooth, so you can use a Bluetooth headset if you want, or attach it to your car Bluetooth. But let me show you, if you did want to use the onboard speaker, how loud the speaker is. So let's go to the music app, put some music on, and you'll be able to see how loud it is. So you can see it's pretty loud and it's perfectly usable for phone calls. I want to show you the video capability as well, so let's go to our gallery app and open a video.
Tonight at 11.
Doom! Big birthdays this year. This is Grand Dame. She shoots robots through the air.
Oh, excuse me. Too much goulash.
I've always wanted to be shot out of something. How about a quick blast after lunch?
Alas.
Let me show you YouTube. YouTube works fantastically on this as well. There we are. There we are. That's pretty good. Now obviously you can view pictures from it, but what I want to show you here is I've got pinch to zoom. Even on this tiny screen I've got multi-touch, so I can pinch to zoom like that, and I can zoom out as well. Let's talk about this camera. It's got a camera on the side. It's a 5 megapixel camera and it takes a pretty decent picture. So let me open the camera and show you. Okay, I've just taken a picture of my Smurf man. You can see it's a pretty good, decent picture. It's got some nice detail and it takes a very nice picture on your wrist, which is great. And the camera's just there. It will obviously do videos as well. So as I've said before, because of the size of the screen, 1.5 inches, the on-screen keyboard may be a little difficult sometimes if you've got bigger fingers to type out. However, this phone has that voice functionality which makes things slightly easier. So let me show you. Mantis Tech. Obviously it was listening to me at the start, so let me show you again. Mantis Tech. There we are. That will load up our website if I now click that link. And you can see our website loaded there. Now this shows you obviously the browsing capability of this great Android smartwatch. So we can obviously zoom in and zoom out and things, what you'd be able to do on a website. If I go back to my search again, I can do other things like, what's the weather?
It's 18 degrees.
There we are. It's showing me what the weather is today, which is fantastic. There's loads of other things I can do as well. Do a timer for 2 minutes.
Setting alarm for 3:29 p.m.
There we are, it's setting an alarm. So it's almost like a personal assistant as well. So having this on my wrist, that functionality is fantastic. Now finally what I want to show you is a game. Games are a little tricky on here because of the size of the screen, but more and more app developers are developing apps and games which will work on smaller size screens. So you can see it's perfectly doable games. As I said, some games work because of the size screen, some games won't work because of the size screen. You'll have fun finding out which ones do, but a lot of games I found didn't work, but there are some games like Temple Run that did work. So let's wrap this up. If you need a watch phone that has smartphone capability, this will be fantastic. It's not a companion device, you put your SIM card in and it's a phone in its own right. It will take any SIM card, which is 2G or even 3G. It's got a fantastic 5 megapixel camera. You can do internet on the go. It's got voice commands, voice search. It's got the Play Store and you can download and install everything directly from the Play Store. It's got a nice responsive screen, nice and bright. It's not too big. It's got a very comfortable rubber strap and it's a superb product. It really does have all the bells and whistles. It's a fantastic Android smartphone that's on your wrist. It will make out calls and receive calls. It really is a fantastic device. I hope you choose to buy this watch phone and I hope you've enjoyed this video.